Yo Hazel, what's crack-a-lackin'? So, as you know for this workout, all you're doing is a great big mobility workout. You're already familiar with most of the movements that are inside this workout, so I'm just going to go through them, tell you what repetitions it is you're doing them for, and you might just want to jot down everything on a piece of paper or something and go through it in your own time. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is arm circles, just these big guys, just these things, and we're going to be going through 20 repetitions of them. After you've gone through them, we then go arms straight out, palms up, so arms wide for 20 reps. After you've gone through them, the next thing we're going to be doing, some people call this a butterfly stretch. It's another one just for opening up the rib cage. We get your fingertips, we're going to put them on the back of your neck. So this is literally at the bottom of your skull and the top of your neck. And then from there, I'm just bringing my arms forward and then open them up and squeezing my shoulder blades back as much as I can. I'm going to want to get chest proud as well while I'm doing this, and that'll help me to squeeze those shoulder blades a bit tight together at the back. Really force those elbows right out as wide as you can do it. And again, we're looking for 20 repetitions on there. After that one, you're going to go for the foam roller wall slide. So you want to just get your foam roller, put them against the wall. You don't have to have any bands on your hands for this one. We're just going to try and get that serratus gliding a bit better. And you want to go wall slide, up, down, again, 20 repetitions. After that one, you want to go through the cat and cow stretch. So, that's this one, where you go onto all fours and you just push your spine into flexion as much as you can do, and then you push it away. So we're going to come down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then push the ground away as much as we can. So that's all we're doing, just flexing the chest, bending each way. Looking at 20 repetitions on that. After that, we want to get into our T-spine mobilization, where you get either kneeling down or you can do it standing up in a split stance. And we go 2 arms forward and open whatever arm matches up with the front leg. We're going to open that out to the wall behind us, so straight out to there. So I've got the left leg forward, I'm going to go left arm, right out. Again, 20 repetitions, and then we want to swap over to the other leg and get going for 20 repetitions that way as well. Doing it on the floor or standing up, it's almost the same as each other. Just do whatever it is that you feel ready for the day. On the floor, it's a little more of a stretch, but it might feel a bit uncomfortable to get into. So after we've done that T-spine stretch, we want to do another T-spine stretch, where you're going to lay down on the ground and get into a bit of a Q-out stretch. So one where we'd hold that knee down towards the ground, and then we'd get your hands in front from the floor, open that right out to the floor behind you, just like so, for 20 reps on either side. And then we want to get from there into the overhead raiser. So you'd want to stand yourself up and maybe go in wide stance, leaning right over, doing a good bit of this guy. And if you remember when we're doing this one, when you're standing back up, you want to think about here, pulling back together. We don't just want to think about you trying to stand up and flinging yourself there however you can do. But really, big reach, and up, 20 reps in total. And then after that, you want to get into your banded hamstring stretch. So laying down on the ground, band hooked around that midfoot, bending and straightening that leg out as much as we can do. Again, 20 repetitions on either leg. After that, we're going to get into a lying adductor stretch. So you're going to want soft mats underneath you. I am using a rubber floor right now. I don't recommend it for you. Get yourself some cushions, and you want to get yourself into basically the splits as wide as you can whilst being on your knees. So you want to go wide as you can, and then get yourself on down. And all you want to do is push yourself back on your heels and then rock forward. Again, for 20 reps. After that one, you have a quad stretch in there. I would just do a standing quad stretch for this. So if you want to grab onto a banister, grab onto anything that you just lean your weight onto, like a couch or something. And then from there, hand underneath that foot. And what we want to try and do is just gently pull that quad back and forward. So every time it comes forward, that tension is going to get released on there. And every time we pull it back, it should be a big stretch. You can also just do that lying down if you want to as well. Grab and pull that foot, pulling forward, pulling it back, and so on. And then our last one is just going to be a calf raise stretch. So as you know, with the calf, we want to find yourself a little step where we can get onto. Got a little bit of jewelry on this one. And we want to do one leg at a time, dropping your heel right down, pausing it for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then coming straight up from there. And we're looking at just doing 20 reps in total on that one, so that's 10 reps on either leg for that particular one, but on everything else, that's 20 reps on every side, or 20 reps in general, whatever. Enjoy.